and gentlemen, this is Joe Fordyce here with you on Wrestling Showdown, and we have another defence of the W3L Heavyweight Championship. Nathan Reynolds has proven to be a fighting champion, willing to take on absolutely anybody who wants a shot at that belt. Of course, in 6 days' time, this coming Saturday, he will be at Remedy in Dunfermline, where, assuming he is still champion, he'll be defending against Mikey Whiplash. Make sure you are there. Go to our website W3LWrestling.com for ticket details. But to do that, he has to get past the challenge of Danny Boy Rogers, who you can see on the floor. Struggling to get in here. He's obviously having problems with the audience not liking this crowd we have here. And you'd have thought Rogers would be jumping at the chance to challenge for the W3L Heavyweight Championship, but he's not. How much of this is just him actually being annoyed? How much of this is him just trying to throw Reynolds off his game plan is anybody's guess. The referee for this contest is the omnipresent Stevie Wizard. Referees, MCs, post Wrestling Showdown. He'll be after my job next. And he's the man in charge in this contest. And Rogers, certainly ready to go, I believe. Certainly in great physical shape. A real test for Nathan Reynolds. A fast man is Danny Boy Rogers. Powerful man as well. Doesn't have the experience that Reynolds does. Rogers, of course, debuted back in September of 2010. A product of the W3L Action Academy. But he has sought other training in addition to that as well. Of course, he's been over to train with Lance Storm over in Canada. In August of last year, he went to the USA and trained with Dr. Tom Pritchard, American wrestling legend there. And of course got some good feedback from Dr. Tom and also from Lanny Poffel, Macho Man Randy Savage's brother. He was very impressed with Danny Boy Rogers. So here's a man who's definitely trying to become the best he can, and what better way to establish this and show what he's learned by defeating Nathan Reynolds for the W3L Heavyweight title. Lovely arm drag. And he's fond of saying his name. He's very quick, has the speed advantage in this contest, definitely. Don't think he's got the power advantage, and he certainly doesn't have the champion's advantage that Nathan Reynolds has. Because of course, Reynolds doesn't have to beat Rogers. Rogers has to beat Reynolds to get that belt. And Nathan Reynolds has his eyes fixed firmly on retaining this W3L Heavyweight title. If only to head to Dunfermline for Remedy and challenge Mikey Whiplash. And a hip toss! It's a lot of power from Danny Boy Rogers. Nathan Reynolds is no light man by any means, and Rogers flung him over that hip toss. But of course you know Reynolds isn't looking past Rogers. He's taking this match seriously. He takes every match seriously. That's why he's been such a great champion. He's defended his belt against all comers. And we've seen a number of these defences here on the Showdown. And here's another one for him. Straight in the lock up. And Reynolds... Oh, Rogers picks him up before Reynolds uses his power to move him across the ring, and he slams him down with some authority here. And Rogers still trying to make his mark in W3L. Really, he's had some great matches so far, but not really established himself. Reynolds is waiting for him. You can see the slight inexperience coming in, and Reynolds arms back of his own. He can wrestle as well, and a hip toss. And a body slam, but it looks no, he's got across the shoulders. And he dumps him down, turning it being fair play. Everything Rogers has done, Reynolds just given back to him tenfold. And Rogers gets launched. Oh, hang on, Reynolds has caught him. And dumps him on the ring apron. Oh, and a big solid hand to the forehead. And Reynolds catapulting Danny Boy Rogers back into the ring. Reynolds has done so much in his time as W3L Heavyweight Champion. Of course, he's been in ladder matches. He's faced the best that W3L has to offer. And he and Mike Musso, for example, have done a 30-minute time limit draw. I mean, that takes a lot of stamina. And a drop kick with only 1 foot. And you see how much effort he put into that one. Gets 2, but only gets a 2. Danny Boy Rogers rolling to the floor, trying to break momentum here. And Reynolds is, like I say, the amount of competition he's faced while defending that title, he's not going to be phased by something like Rogers rolling to the floor and stalling. He's had that happen to him. He's used to that sort of thing occurring. He's used to people charging straight at him. He's become a fantastic champion, and looks like he's going to be a fantastic champion for a long time to come. Rogers, of course, would like to be the man that beats Nathan Reynolds for the title, but wanting to do it and actually doing it are two completely different things. And Rogers stalling, like taking his sweet time on the floor here. And of course, the referee is issuing a 10 count, but obviously has to break it now that Nathan Reynolds going after him. And Rogers telling him to keep him back. And in fairness, Nathan Reynolds does have to stay at the far side of the ring, just and as Steve Wizards explained to him, keep back to let Danny Boy Rogers get in. Rogers sneaking around the ring. Reynolds is so wrapped up in what's going on, he hasn't seen him. Rogers going to cheap shot him from behind here. Rogers going to smack him in the face. Oh no, oh, Reynolds a step ahead. Blocked the punch and retaliated. And Rogers straight back out the ring. He's had all he can take from Nathan Reynolds. He's had all he can take from Rogers. And now look at him chasing him around the ring. He's tired of him hiding. Tired of him keeping away. He wants this match over. Nathan Reynolds. Oh! And kicks the rope. Judgment call there. Judgment call. Certainly, it's not been classed as DQ. Stevie Wizard was able to get a better view than we would as to what happened there. So obviously not a low blow or not being classed as that anyway. And it's certainly aided Danny Boy Rogers' cause. He fires up on Nathan Reynolds. Goes back at Resolution 8 this past November. He and Dickie Divers challenged the Coffees for the Tag Team Championship and exactly go in his favour. He gave a good account of himself. If you've seen Resolution 8 on DVD, you'll know exactly how that match went down. As Reynolds gets fired in the corner and Rogers hammering away at him. Again, Rogers only been in WWE since September of 2010, so I mean, he's still fairly new compared to some of the talent here, but imagine if you were to unseat Nathan Reynolds here tonight. When we get to, don't know how that would change the complexity of Remedy coming up this Saturday in Dunfermline. Would Whiplash face Danny Boy Rogers? Or would Reynolds face Whiplash in a non-title match? I guess we'll find out what happens at the end of this episode, at the end of this match. But Rogers firmly in command here, hammering away, and snapmares down. Nathan Reynolds and the leg drop. Nice short leg drop, shades of Sean Walton. The way he charges across and drops it down. And gets a lot of height on that one. Goes to the cover here, but only gets two. Reynolds isn't going to be put down that easily. He has been in some wars over the years. Who can forget his last man standing match with Alan Grogan back in 2013 at 7 Deadly Sins tournament. What a war that was. Oh, waist logs him. And he gets rolled off, so I mean, oh, it takes a clothesline. Nathan Reynolds is resilient. He can certainly take a beating and keep going. It's going to take a lot for Rogers to put Reynolds away. But certainly Rogers has all the ability in the world. Arguably, he maybe needs a little more experience, but he's certainly got all the tools, much like Rory Steele, another young man with a lot of ability who we've seen here on Wrestling Showdown. A guy who just needs to be able to put everything together, and if he does, he's going to be a definite heavyweight champion at some point in the future. And you see that wrenching on the neck of Nathan Reynolds. This is Danny Boy Rogers' debut here on Wrestling Showdown. It's his first appearance. Nathan Reynolds has been 2 or 3 times already, successfully defending the heavyweight title each time. His streak to end. And Rogers, what a beautiful dropkick right in the face, between the eyes of Nathan Reynolds. But it's only enough for 2. And at some point, Danny Rogers has got, and as he's getting frustrated, you can see arguing with the referee, complaining about the count, but something you can say about an official, his counts are consistent. Obviously, Rogers needs to be that a little bit faster, but you know, he's staying true to himself as a referee. And Rogers, the hitting the knee lift. He's been commanding this match the past couple of minutes, been able to put Reynolds away. But going again, it ties in with the resilience that I was talking about. So it's going to be interesting to see what Rogers can pull out to be able to get away. Oh, and Reynolds hits that swinging air breaker. He's used that to great effect in the past. He snaps out of nowhere. Both men are down. Rogers may have banged his head badly on the canvas as he landed. He's barely moving here. If they apply the count, of course, should he reach a count of 10, it will be a TKO. Both men will be ruled out of the match. It will be a draw. And Reynolds with the fists. And Rogers, he hits hard, but not as hard as the one to watch does. And you don't get in a fist fight with Nathan Reynolds. He's the guy that can brawl with the best of them. And whoa! And he suplexes Danny Boy Rogers, nearly wiped out the referee in the process. What a lot of power from Reynolds, and he has a power slam as well. Goes straight in for the cover, gets two. And you see it out the leg as well, but it wasn't enough. Rogers not quite worn down. But the power of Nathan Reynolds, he's able to channel these reserves from almost nowhere as he suplexes Rogers in the corner. He nearly hit the referee. That's how far he flung him across the ring. And Rogers gets bounced off the ropes. And Reynolds, spinebuster, drives him down. He's beaten so over that move. Covers, two. Oh, and at the very last second, Danny Boy Rogers pops that shoulder off the canvas. And Nathan Reynolds almost looks like disbelief. I think he thought maybe the spinebuster was going to be enough, but I think you have to wear down Danny Boy Rogers just a little bit more. So he's setting up a spear. Another move he does like to use. He's taking some big names for that. Oh, and Rogers had it scouted, got out of the way. And he slammed Reynolds sitting down in the process. One, two, oh, and Nathan Reynolds gets out. Title staying on the waist of Nathan Reynolds for the moment. But Rogers may have just countered any momentum that Nathan Reynolds had, may have turned the tide. Because Reynolds, very slow to get back up. Rogers with a fantastic sit-out slam there. Driving Reynolds at the unforgiving canvas. And Reynolds, he's got his foot, and Rogers trips him. Maybe he's going to change strategy, maybe he's going for a submission move. And he's applied a half crab. Wrenching it in the leg. A lot of people do try and target Nathan Reynolds' legs. He's got powerful legs. You saw the way he drove that, or was going to drive that spear at Danny Boy Rogers. So the drop kick earlier. Those powerful legs of his can take a fair bit of punishment, but you know, they're not an inexhaustible supply. And Reynolds powers out with one leg virtually, sending Rogers across the ring. And then he sets up. As Rogers up in the corner, Reynolds ran right at the knee, got caught right under the chin. And Reynolds rolls out the way. And a spear nails Danny Boy Rogers. 1, 2, 3, and that does it. Nathan Reynolds beats Danny Boy Rogers. And that means he marches on to Remedy this Saturday in Dunfermline to defend the heavyweight title against Mikey Whiplash. Do not miss it. Head to our website, W3LWrestling.com, to get what few tickets remain, ladies and gentlemen.